Hi everyone and welcome to She Rides, the podcast where women cycling takes the lead. I'm Saar.
And I'm Kristof, and today we're diving into the latest race results and hot topics in women's cycling.
And we have a guest joining us to share her story. Let's get started. Ready? Hi everyone and welcome to episode 55 of She Rides, where we finally arrived in the busy cyclocross period, so the lack of road cycling is a bit more bearable right now, but still we did need a very nice guest to be our Christmas present. So we have her here. Hi there.
Hey, both of you. Hey, everyone. Really nice to meet with you again. That's actually a very nice period also for me, being home, enjoying the bad weather, as I told you, but at the same time, being so active on the social media, looking at the new jerseys, the new team rosters, everyone in Spain training, and of course the cyclocross with Lucinda Brand smashing it at the moment.
Yeah. It's not very exciting, but maybe it will change a bit. At least, yeah, it's cool to see her go so strong. But at the same time, fingers crossed for some more competition. Maybe.
I'm just fingers crossed for Lucinda that she takes the world jersey.
Yeah.
That's that I said in the last episode. It's always so jinxed when you smash it the whole season and then you just jinx it for the worlds. That's so classic. So she deserves it so much. So fingers crossed that she gets the world jersey because there's only one that deserves it this season.
Yeah. Well, we can actually go to the cyclocross. Maybe we'll start with some less good news. We knew Lara Verdonschot was struggling quite badly with her health. She had surgery, I think, the beginning of the year, and she's still in a lot of pain, and it's not going well. So she will end her career in Oostmalle this year. So yeah, that's of course very sad to see because I can still remember last year she was clearly her level was going upwards and she could ride some very nice races also with the very best. So it's super sad for her that it needs to end this way. That news came out this week. We of course had Lucinda Brand just ruining the competition in Namur. It was second place for Van Alphen, who's also doing a very impressive cyclocross season, but on 43 seconds, which is quite a lot. On 3 we had Fouquenet, and then on 4 we had Puk Pietersen, who made her comeback. The first 2 laps, I think, was very good. She was really keeping up with Brandt, but she clearly exploded a bit. And then I think, and then on 5, a surprising name. There's another comeback in cyclocross. Yolan Manef is back in the cyclocross world and immediately 5th in a World Cup, which is, I think, very impressive. And then we had like some of the usuals like Inge van der Heijden, Zemanova, Bentveld, Miner, Sherry. A lot of Frenchies doing well also in cyclocross. And Alvarado was 12th, but she was ill in Teralba. And then we had Norbert on 13. So that was
struggling
it.
a lot too. Like last season and this season, Alvarado. I just wish she was. Well, last season was 50-50. Let's put it that way. Yeah, she started very well, but I just hope she gets back on her old level. We can use that.
Yeah, but for Alvarado, it's like first she needs to come back from an injury, then you have a throat infection, and she just needs some rhythm to get into it, and not like every 2 weeks there's something. But hopefully it happens this season.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, as mentioned,
Puk improving and cleaning the engine in the first races that she gets on her level, that she can maybe challenge a little bit Lucinda on the worlds. Maybe
like
that
at
would be
least
nice.
like half of the laps would be nice. Like it's
Yeah.
for 2 laps and it's obvious already. Uh,
But did
Yeah.
she express herself on how she wanted to manage her season, her cyclocross season? Because I do have the feeling she really wants to get in shape for the end of the season to start really well the road season. That's my feeling. She really changed the mentality on really coming slower, training a lot on the roads with the team. They were on training camp also in Spain. So I do have the feeling that it's all really prepared to be really good at the end of the season with the World Championships and then coming straight away on the road and smashing the classics. So in my opinion, we should be surprised from Pug Petersen at the end of the cyclocross
yeah.
season.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did say the worlds are her big goal, and she learned from last cyclocross season. I'm just like looking for her exact schedule, but I'm like
Well,
no.
I think she has a good coach or a good team entourage right now, because I don't think it's very easy to hold back Puck's energy and then to put her in line and saying like, no, you're just gonna do this, and keep her listening keeping her
She's
stick to the
growing.
plan.
She's growing. She's becoming an adult.
Yeah,
I have to
it's nice to
say.
see.
So I have the schedule here. She's doing Antwerpen, Kokzijde, Gaveren, Dendermonde, Diegem, Baal, Zonhoven, the Dutch National Championships, Benidorm, Maasmechelen, Hoogrijde, and the Worlds in Hulst.
Yeah.
So basically,
Sorted.
she's full gas from now on.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Okay,
Um,
nice. Yeah, she will improve. That's Puck. She just blew her engine, I think, out of enthusiasm in Namur, but I think she will grow physically in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
yeah, let's hope for a nice battle with Lucinda.
Yeah, and hopefully
Okay.
Fem is okay, and maybe she comes back this season as well. Still some radio silence.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I just hope she takes all the time she needs, whatever is going on mentally or physically or both. I mean, just take her time. Now is the busy period, so she's probably not gonna come back. Whoops, there goes Saar. So she's probably not coming back on 100% form the rest of the season anyway, because yeah, now it's the big cyclocross season. So
Yeah, it depends what she's doing right now, but she's really discreet on social media. As you can see that she really cut everything. So yeah, she really needs this time off. I don't know if she has time off the bike, but at least time off all the media attentions. And yeah, mental health it's a real topic right now, and she's one of the almost the only cyclocross rider who's been talking about it, and I think so many others struggled as well. I know for Lucinda, some seasons have been really difficult as well, and because of her experience, because she's 36 years old now, I think it's helping her a lot of for disconnecting when she needs to and refocusing when she needs to. So for sure, Fem is super young. We need to think about the age she has. She's been a superstar at a super young age, and same with Puck. And we need to consider it, and also sometimes for the public to calm down on judging their results, judging the way they're acting, because they are babies. They're still babies. They need that time, and you cannot compare them with Lucinda or with Yolanda, with Celine, who are much older and have much more perspective on their performances and the life of a cyclist.
Yeah.
yeah, like you said, it's a good thing that she blocked like everything social media wise, especially for her. Yeah, it's like a very talented cyclist as Fem. There's no discussion about that on the road or on cyclocross. And then she steps away from the road cycling, and then everybody shares their unsolicited opinion, of course, about what and what not, and why and how and what's going on. So take your time, come back stronger next season, Fem. That's totally fine.
And don't doubt on your abilities of being
No.
a great cyclist, because I saw her pedaling. I pedaled next to her. I tell you, she has something. So she didn't disappear in one race. It's gonna come back. You just need to mentally be good, and that's the most important in life, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we can now just like do a very, very short preview on what's coming up. So for us, it will be published a bit later. And with a short preview, I mean, we have Antwerpen, Kokzijde, Hofstade, which are basically sand races. And then we have Gavre, which is brutal mud.
Brutal mud. That's Havre in a nutshell.
Normal mud. Like, I was discussing with someone, I might come to Gavre for the first time. And I was like, okay, make sure you have proper shoes, because one year when I was still on my crutches, I don't let anything stop me. So I went on my crutches there, and I was really like pulling my crutch one by one out of the mud to just get through it. So you just gotta imagine what happens like when you gotta bike through it. Like always, like in the first lap already, everyone is just dead. So that's always a very special day.
Last year was completely brutal with all the rain that fell. So bring your rubber boots if you go to Gavre, people. You need them.
They are not too big, because they just stay in the mud if they are too big.
Yeah.
For one reason, it's so sticky, it's crazy. You don't see it anywhere else. So yeah,
a real sacrifice.
Yeah.
To me, Namur was not muddy enough. It's much more muddy normally.
Yeah.
This year was okay, with the downhill there too.
Okay.
Like usually it's just a slip fest going that steep downhill, but
they stayed all on the bike almost.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I was a bit disappointed. I was like, Namur is something else normally. No, I'm joking. I wish I was never on the bike.
I think that next year they need to ask her for the turbocross so she can experience it herself.
No.
Well, about the turbocross, so far we don't have a cyclocross rider in the cyclocross bunch, but we do have some riding the turbocross for, I think it's called Pro Women, that category. We have Mieke Dox after the Bonen and Friends race, so she can have another attempt there. Kim Knaap, so from the gravel world to cyclocross. It's like totally not familiar, but cool. And then we also have Tara Gens, who's also, I think it will be like funny to watch. I'll be there, so I'll be watching from the first row. And then I don't know who's also racing. Like, I think I saw Sanne Knaven is racing as well. And then I forgot like a big part, but like these are racing.
Yeah, it will be fun. It's a fun event.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, we can just...
And the other ones, for a little preview. The only one I'm curious about is Kokzijde, actually, the sand cross. That's there. Lucinda might be beaten. The other ones, I'm pretty sure she will.
Yeah, but
in the form she is.
Who's gonna beat her? Who's capable of beating her? Even if she makes like a mistake every lap.
I think Shirin. Likes this kind of flap.
Oh yeah, she bite.
I would bet on Shirin to have a really good result there, and as well as Marion Norbert Ribeiro, who really likes also this kind of cyclocross. Maybe she would be better in Gavere. I can see her really good in Gavere in the mud. But if you think about contenders of Lucinda, it's hard. At the moment, she's really one level above. So. Yeah, except if she has a mechanical, I think it's gonna be really hard. She's also running super well at the moment. I see her running; she's just flying.
Yeah,
so,
she's just degrading the opponents. She's just another level. She's just a level on her own. She's playing in her own league. But yeah, maybe Kokzijde Inge van der Heijden, who knows? Sand.
Yeah, true.
That's her cup of tea, and she's riding strong this season. I mean, come on, give our listeners a little bit of hope.
Yeah. Strong, like in a scenario of the Euros where she gets like, or like Brandt has a worse start and she has a gap early in the race, I could kind of see it happening, but to really like drop Brandt or even follow her,
no, for sure.
No.
Yeah, follow to use a new tactical aspect of racing, because she's physically unbeatable at the moment. So, but actually, what happened at the Euros was perfect.
Yeah,
it's exactly what they should try. Like having a really good start and trying something and holding on, betting on a bad day.
Yeah, you never know.
That's the only thing you can do right now, I think so.
All of them.
Yeah.
So maybe Coxere favorite,
But still.
but the other ones.
Well, maybe before we like go to the really review of 2025, we could like look into the jerseys for 2026. Do we have a favorite one already?
I do. I think the Kenyan Strams on the crypto is the best one so far. I love
like it too.
Yeah, I don't like
Love
it.
Yeah. Ah.
I like the ones before. I really love those, but this reminds me of some kind of colorful panther motive, and yeah, not the biggest fan. It's not that I hate it, but I was like, ooh, last year's was better.
Yeah, but we already know who is yours.
Yeah.
So, and it's also one of mine. I have to say, this year is wow.
Yeah.
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 SD Works.
SD Works, I really, really like. I did not expect it. I was like expecting they would stay in their purple. Kind of, but it's something completely different, and I think it's very cool, actually.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, I have to admit so too.
Yeah,
I'm not I'm not the biggest fan of SD Works, but I have to admit they did a good job. It's just credits where credit is due. So yeah. But we're of course obviously all waiting for the EF Education Oatly jersey, because that will be the final decider. What will they come up with?
We also have Little Trek. It's in the same team, which like first off, the first year they had this kind of jersey. I was like, ooh, what kind of color book is this? But then I really grew into liking it. And my first thought was, ooh, this is nice, but there's something off. And then you like really pay attention and you see like the Service Now logo just underneath the Little Trek, and it's like, oh, really?
I don't express myself on this subject. I'm gonna have problems at home if I say it's not nice.
I just think it's blah. Again, like Little Trek is just now that they're a German-based team, it's a typical German team. It's a typical German jersey. It's like, no, it's like Grundlich, but that's it.
I think it's much better than Bora if we talk about all the jerseys and women. And it's the same kind of spirit as a team, like Dutch, like a German, Austrian, east part of Europe. Well, no.
Yeah, Bora is just disgusting. Sorry, but
like of all the designs you can pick, you pick this one. Like, what are the other 9 options that failed? I mean, are they worse than this? Like, I want to see that.
Like, if it's obvious, that's like another level of. Ugh. That's also just.
What? Which one?
Ineos. You saw that one?
Yeah.
Like with the white part till here, and then the it's so weird.
And then you're gonna ride the whole season in white bib shorts. It's like, what's the plan here? It's muddy and yeah, it's muddy in Roubaix. I mean, it's gonna look strange. Let's put it that way.
You know what I think at the end of all this discussion is women's cycling is much better in terms of designs, bikes, designs than men's cycling. Honestly, we are like smashing the competition. If you look,
I was just gonna say, at least our peloton will look much better than the men's, because
100%.
The human-powered health bike is like scorching hot. Oh, I love it. What they did with the new Factor bike. Yeah, it's great.
Very nice.
It's brilliant. Yeah.
Well, then we have Movistar as well. What do you
like it?
I like it.
It's okay, but you like see what they did with the Spanish champion jerseys.
I missed it actually.
It's like you really like got to zoom in on the pictures, but I just saw it while scrolling on Blue Sky, and it's like this dark blue with here some kind of neon yellow red stripe. It's
interesting.
Very
interesting. Let me see. Where is it? Can't find
I can't. Like, I don't know if I can.
I do. Oh, yeah. Now I see it. I do have the big picture. Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah,
The
yeah, indeed.
expression on your face is very funny.
I would have kept the white. I don't know why they
Yeah,
put it in blue.
yeah.
It's
It
yeah,
feels
the
like
white
this
one
was
is
one of the
nice.
other designs, and they were like, "Let's not just throw it away and use it for the Spanish champion jersey."
But
But if we
he really looks like the national jersey from Spain a little
Yeah,
bit.
that one is hot. I love it. The new
yeah.
national
It
Very
looks
cool.
like the worst
Yeah.
version, actually.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we have something that's derived from the national jersey. It's like, nah, keep it. I mean, and if you have a clean looking white jersey, then don't just build on that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of Kim LeCour's new national champions jersey?
Top.
I
Finally, she is a real champion.
I
No,
think,
but for her it was a nightmare.
yeah,
Honestly, this jersey
yeah.
looked like the Kopeckis jersey for a season. It's just not nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's happy.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should ask her because honestly, this is the real. Also, the colors are real.
yeah,
If you look at the flag from Mauritius,
Yeah,
finally she has it. Oh, she must be really happy.
yeah,
yeah. She's done explaining to
yeah.
all the men's cycling fans that occasionally pop into the women's cycling like, there are two world championships. Like, no, not
Yeah,
every week the same question. No.
Yeah, exactly. So that's good.
That,
And just
and I
the
like the AG Insurance
packaging.
jersey better than the Soudal Quickstep
Yeah,
jersey. It's
exactly.
better for the women's team. For the men's team, I was like, blah, what is this? No. But on the
Yeah, but
women's
for
team, it looks
women,
like,
it's cool.
looks good.
Yeah, and it's like
I like it.
it's
Yeah,
not just plain blue. It has something, but it's not like extremely busy. So it's like a nice
No.
balance.
Yes.
Which one do? Yeah, Canyon. So you both really love that one. Do we have another one?
FDG says it's also
Oh
really good.
yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
classic,
Yeah.
classic but efficient.
Yeah. Oh, sad.
She's
Yeah.
jumping.
Yeah. Yes, she is. I think last year's jersey was yeah, I digged it more. Now it's a little bit more classic with the black touches, but still, it's good. It's clean. It's nice. It's
Yeah,
yeah,
and Damie's jersey is also really nice, to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah, good. It's yeah, good honor to the European
She's
champ.
wearing really good the white pants.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's gonna wear it the whole season, but for sure she's one of the cyclists who can really wear it for sure, no problem.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah.
We're still waiting for the UAE women. We still did see it
Exactly.
as well.
Yeah.
They always have really nice design compared to the men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, again. Yeah. That's waiting for that one. Which one are not released yet? Yeah.
You
Picnic
know,
Posten.
they did.
X is
Yeah.
released. It's like
Yeah, that
it's
didn't
almost
fit.
copy paste from
Yeah,
last year,
but
but
Yeah.
it's like a
look
color
nice.
scheme that you cannot do a lot with it, I think. So
Yeah.
it's clean,
But
sober.
it's
Yeah, with
nice.
yellow and red. Yeah, it's nice.
Then
It's
with
nice.
ECC written it actually. And we also have Laboral, which is like not so long ago released. It's
Yeah.
cool, but
I
it's
don't
like,
know. It's like, hey, we want to join the cool kids with our design, but I don't know. The color scheme is like a little bit off to me to pull that off.
I don't know what you think about it, but they should go full orange. Go for your colors.
Yeah,
Go
they're the Basque
Basque.
team.
Go
Like
Basque.
yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we want the
I never
Euskaltel leaders
understood.
back in the peloton.
I never understood why. I mean, they have a strong nationality. I mean, they should play on it. If I was sponsor of this team, I would go, hey, no discussion, go orange, you know? But yeah, and we don't have so many orange kids in the peloton,
that's
so
true.
No.
yeah, could be so nice.
Yeah, that's a good take, Audrey. Yeah, they should. We want the Euskaltel jerseys back. Like they're
Yep.
legendary just because of the
With the
fans.
flag, you know?
Yeah.
Green, red flag.
Yeah.
Yes. If you're listening, guys, from Laboral, you know what to do for next season. 2027, bring it on. We want orange.
Yes.
I think we're waiting for Picnic Postenel, but I guess it's just copy paste from this year or something like it. Probably. I don't know what it will be, but It's never very inspiring, I think. Picnic PostNL jersey.
Lotto Intermarché? Is it gonna be like a Christmas jersey with red and green, or?
Oh yeah, it's true that now the women gonna be also Lotto Intermarché. They also fusioned. Interesting.
Yeah, the danger with fusion teams is always like, oh, we want to do like 50-50 from last year's jerseys and mix it. It's like, nah.
If that's gonna happen, it's
scratch.
like,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, little bit like
Just...
Ineos with Total, Total coming into the team last minute. Wow, was brutal.
Yeah.
And Jayco is staying the same?
I don't know, actually. I have
also didn't really show up at the new one.
Yeah, I didn't see new ones, and like on training camp as well, it looked all like the ones from last season too.
But they are like
interesting.
Yeah, but they are like cool. So
yeah,
I love
it's
it.
kind of strange because I expect almost from Jayco that they are like in the top tier, like, whoa, we want to be bold every year with a new jersey and a new design. Like, so it's strange. Maybe something will come.
Well, I think we don't have any more jerseys to discuss.
Fashion Police is done.
Although we do have a best jersey award coming up later on, but let's maybe start with, I don't have videos or everything, but if you're gonna give a most memorable post-race interview, it might as well be nice to just hear a snippet from the ones who were...
What's a sacrifice for all the people who really are committed.
Een lange sprong er binnen, denk ik. Sometimes it's tight, and sometimes somebody has a super good day, and somebody not. I can also be the one with not a good day.
It's just the best thing ever, and not just this week, but forever. I love them so much.
She had a good pick. I would add some others, but yeah, I think my favorite which is not in the list, was Kim after Liège. What it meant for her to win a World Tour race, to win such a big race, even if it's not a monument for the women, but still a monument in cycling. And what it means for African cycling. And also, probably I was also working with the African project from the UCI. So I was next to those African riders who looked at her like, wow, what she just did. Like, it's just crazy. And all those emotions all together. And it was the starting point for her for a super, super, super amazing season. I think for cycling history, that was one of the best interview in this season.
Yeah, nice pick. Saar, actually, Audrey picked another one that's not on your list. She picked, picked Kim LeCour after Liège-Bastogne-Liège.
Also a very nice one.
What it means for her personally, of course, and for the whole African cycling community. Yeah. Nice pick.
I was like, for me, it wasn't even mentioned on our socials, but for me, like, if I'm talking most memorable, how could it like not be Sarah Gigante? Like, I was at the tour, so I could say I was also quite tired, and I was watching the interview and I was crying in my bed. So I mean, it was quite memorable for me. And then maybe do we need to translate the Lotte Class one, because we got the suggestion of some Dutch speakers, but basically she said like, my lungs popped out when she won the Omloop Nieuwsblad. I don't know. Do you have like a favorite one, Kristof, or?
I like Sarah's ones, because one, if you look a couple of time later, it's totally funny when you see the video, but it's also so raw and emotional. Just after a race, she's like completely exhausted, and she's just you put the microphone under her nose, and then you just can see like what she just did, you know. That's just fun. And it's also funny because when the dust has settled and the day after, you're like, she was probably thinking like, oh my god, what did I just do?
Yeah, I agree.
Funny one. But of course we go on, Audrey.
That's also my favorite, and to be honest, I was sitting next to Danny Christmas because we were commentating on the TNT channel together, and Danny couldn't hold on. She was really like in tears as well, because she knows how much it means for Sarah and where she comes from and how much she suffered mentally for holding on, trying to focus on going down as fast as she could. So all those emotions, and at the end of it, having the opportunity to sat there, she knew what it meant for her, and what the emotions she's delivering are true.
Yeah.
It's pure, like it's just what she thinks at that moment. It's not something that the press officer's been telling her to say, or nothing prepared hours before what I'm gonna do when I'm gonna win, like some writers can do. No, she's just herself, and that's priceless in cycling right now when everything is so squared, so prepared. She's one of the last ones who are talking with the heart.
Yeah. And she's also such a nice person. Like after the interview, I saw her coming down from the mountain and I was cheering for her and she was already smiling, and she's just like such an incredible person. So, and the interview.
It's the purest of the nominees, I think. That interview, that's for sure. Yeah. We had it with Erin Bootman in a couple of episodes ago, Audrey, and she was like, "Yeah, I need to have some media training, and then because I'm not used to handling with the media and all the attention." We were like, not too much, Erin, not too much.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
have some media training, because you cannot say like completely stupid things, because that will escalate quickly in today's media age. But not too much. Stay genuine. Like stay true to yourself.
I agree.
That's always nice.
Well, yeah, I think we made our decision. So
Yeah.
the post-race interview award goes to Sarah Gigante. Well, the next one is actually a listener's request, so don't be angry at me, UCI. But we have a request for our worst UCI decision. I think there are some possibilities. One that definitely pops out for me is no continental teams on World Tour level anymore. Some other suggestions for from your side?
The weight of the handlebar.
Yeah.
I think that was so stupid. Sorry.
Yeah.
That was against women's cycling.
Yeah.
To me, that was the discussion that was so stupid during the season. Why would you bother the riders in the middle of the season with that?
Yeah. Was possible.
Yeah.
Not their best one, I would say.
Or the Tour of Romandy disaster with the tracking device they were gonna test. Like, oh come on, children, what are we discussing about? I mean, really, like the broad public had no idea what this was all about. It was like,
We never get any explanation, like pure explanation.
Yeah.
What are you discussing about? I mean, what is this for non-item actually that you're discussing?
The people who raced there, like we just after we had Valerie de May from Volker Swessels with us, and she was also like, I don't know what happened. Something happened. I don't know what exactly. So that was like.
Yeah, it seemed to me there was some big egos discussing, and then UCI was like, well, we're gonna flex our muscles and we have the final say. So yeah.
Well, some other UCI decisions for next year, then it doesn't have to necessarily be the worst ones, but we also see like for next year, World Tour teams will only be allowed to skip one World Tour race, and it's not allowed to be the same one, I think, 2 years in a row or something. So that's also something that's changing. And this year there were, I think, only 2 or 3 teams who like were able to do it. So that will also be quite a change because we will see less. Yeah, there are less possibilities to, for example, skip China or skip Australia. So that will change a lot, and it's not like the rosters are getting bigger.
That's the real problem.
Yeah.
Because the rule itself, it's quite good. I think we have to, if you want to be World Tour, you have to respect the fact that you have to race World Tour. No doubt on that. But the problem is with maybe 15 riders for some teams. How do you do this? I mean, except if you have a Devo team who can race the rest of the non-World Tour calendar. But otherwise, it means that everyone has to race at least, I would say, 80 days a year, 80 days a season. It's going to be massive for all those riders, considering that most of the big riders will have to go on training camp to prepare the big tours. It means that all the domestics, and I know what I'm talking about, will have to race so much more. And what does it mean? Like it puts those riders in such an uncomfortable situation where you have to choose between performance and just following the rule. You know what I mean? And that's not fair, to be honest, because we know the big riders will stay in their calendar, means training most of the time and racing a few days with the big tours. But for all the rest, they will have to race so much more. And that's not fair, in my opinion.
Yeah, no. It's like just with like the continental teams not being allowed to race World Tour anymore. It's like the UCI is just like not really understanding in what situation the women's peloton is in, and they are just like applying rules that are all coming just like way too fast. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's like Audrey said. The rule, the same with the Conti teams. It's. I understand the reason behind the rule, but it's for 2030, not for 2026. It's
Agree.
way too early. I mean, you have other issues to tackle today. I mean, then the risk you will have, like just to go on what Audrey said, like World Tour teams that have a Devo team. Now you have the risk that the stars are resting, and that like youngsters, first year pros, they like drop in the World Tour, and they're not ready for that physically. So it's way too soon. It's
it's too soon. Like a lot of things in women's cycling, it's way too soon.
Yeah, if you have two World Tour teams folding, I mean that says enough.
Yeah.
That shouldn't happen. It's yeah. Or well, is Roland folding? I'm not sure.
Yeah, but,
but
and there was no World Tour registration, so yeah, not sure what's happening.
Yeah, so I mean that's the state of the union. You have two World Tour teams folding. You have no extra pro level teams, if I'm not mistaken. So that says enough. I mean, the peloton is not ready for that kind of rules.
They need to give more frame to women's cycling in general on the levels, like to frame them better, more professional. Like for the Conti Pro, we need to keep on going the good work on framing the teams, giving them like a real rules, intern rules, to make the riders having a really good atmosphere in the team to work well. It's already the case in the World Tour level, and they did it really well. They gave the time to those teams to get in the World Tour level, the World Tour level that we were expecting. But the two other levels, it's still super fragile. We see many teams stopping. So yeah, it's way too soon. I agree with you, Kristof. It's way too soon.
Yeah.
So spirit is good, but park it in the fridge for a couple more years.
Yeah, and it's fine. I mean, we have time.
Yeah.
Women's cycling is so excited. So
yeah, nourish it, make it a good product. You have gold in your hands, UCI, but yeah, you're cashing way too early. It's my impression. So let it foster it, let it grow, and then you will reap the more benefits than you already have today. But yeah, patience, greed, fame. Yeah, what else?
Can we pick one from this?
Well, if we have 2025 awards, then I go for the Tour de Romandie disaster, because that has impact on the 2025 season.
Yeah,
so,
I agree with you.
Yeah.
It had impact. Yeah, for sure. It had big impact.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Well,
it looked a complete clown show.
Yeah.
That's like, oh.
It's like, but also like not completely surprising at all.
Yeah. So the award goes to Tour of Romandy.
Yeah.
Well, and the transponder system,
not the
or whatever it was.
It's not
No, the tracking or transponder system, or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, so let's after UCI police, we'll just turn for a second again in fashion police. I went through the jerseys of 2025, the best ones. Suggestions I got was SD Works, UE ADQ, Canyon SRAM, FDG, or the only actually non pro team, Next G, so Natasha Knavens.
Nice pick.
Which I personally didn't think of, but it was quite a cool jersey. So yeah, any other or a clear favorite?
I think then this one is difficult for me.
Yeah.
I would go for Canyon again.
Yeah, I actually agree. That Canyon version I liked very much.
Yeah, and the combo with the bike is always so nice.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah, you're real fashion police, Audrey. You make combos with bike and you nice. That's next level. I go for FDG then. Yeah.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
It was also really cool. The bike was also super cool.
So now I am the decider.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, sorry to disappoint you, but I'm also going with Canyon, I think.
Yeah, well.
FDG is cool, but I feel like Canyon SRAM you will remember for longer than FDG, if you get what I mean. So,
to be honest, I remember every jersey from this team since 15 years. Honestly, it's true. Like when it was with Lululemon, it was, I don't know, you were not born, Saar, sorry, but it was so nice. The best jerseys in the whole peloton for years and years. Honestly,
it's always bold as well. They're like, screw it, we just go for something bold. Yeah, that's. I mean, this one I can live with, Saar.
But I mean, it's obvious that teams, if they want to like see which jersey design is best, it's obvious who they need to call because we really have some fashion police on the podcast, apparently.
Yeah. And some bike paint advice as well that perfectly matches the color scheme of the jersey and bib shorts. Yeah. Another job on your resume, Audrey. Oh my god.
Getting out of
too much work.
Yeah, well, you can do that perfectly in October, November when you have like the calm months. Then you have something to do. Would be nice.
Gonna think about it.
And I think we go over to my awards that originated from. So my answer is clear which one it's gonna be, but like my quote of the year I would say would just be when Lotte Kopecky crashed out in Tour de l'Ardèche. The only thing I could think of to say was Godverdomme. Just so we have our Godverdomme of the year. So obviously nominated, and I was not even the only one saying this. So Lotte Kopecky crashing out in Tour de l'Ardèche after she won the stage and she was leading the race. Then there were not so much suggestions, so I just like filled some in. I was thinking about Sarah Gigante breaking her femur. I recall I was after all the cycling, I was going on a non-cycling holiday. I was sitting on the ferry, I think 7 a.m. and I opened my Instagram and I read this and I think I screamed a couple of people awake. So that was also quite a frustrating moment, I would say. Then also one I was thinking of, I'm just keeping in the guest team, but you gotta rewind to the episode with Sigrid Haugstad, who is, yeah, she will agree on this, not very explosive, who said, my dream win is me doing a solo and the peloton sprinting right behind me, just not yet catching me, so it looks like I won a bunch sprint because I'll never be able to do that. Well, we almost had it happening at Egmond, but she got caught on the line 50 meters before she made it happen. So I think that one could also nominate. I don't know if you guys have any suggestions to put next to these.
I think Dami's crash into the sprint during the tour is also like, I don't know if it would that change anything during this tour, but I think she will always think about it and think it would be different without this crash. It was a bit like we were expecting this battle between her Kasia and Pauline, and the battle never happened because she was definitely not the same afterwards.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe this one as well.
Yeah.
Kristof, do you have
Nice.
one left, or
No, I'm not gonna add
did
to
I
the drama,
select all the
Saar.
frustration we shared?
I truly hate your list here. It's like so difficult to pick because obviously I'm not gonna pick Lotte because you're gonna do that. So I'm not gonna as dramatic as it is. But
It came to life after that, so how could it be something else? No, the other two are
So-
also very valid, so they are also
yeah, because Sarah's moment when she broke her femur, that was like a big FU moment. Like when you were like big, can you scream like,
it was
"Ah,
like,
really?
fuck
Come
off,
on,
how can life be so unfair? Like, to not, this is
Exactly,
I
yeah.
agree.
And then the secret one, I was at Egmont race, so yeah, I still remember like I was like jumping, like yelling to like no one in particular actually. I was like acting like like a child again. I was watching bike racing, and I was like, oh, she's gonna do it, she's gonna make it, and then like, oh no, oh crap.
I was again still in Great Britain, and I was in a tea room, and yeah, I can't watch it when I'm like in a big city, but in the tea room, I happened to know Secret was leading, so when I was watching, and I was like, okay, shit, I really like, I can't start screaming right here, so it was like, yeah, so it's also a very
But afterwards, I spoke to Sigrid, and she could laugh it away. So I might
really
pick
a-
Sarah's broken femur then to yeah to just give some counterweight to your Lotte Kopecky pick.
Yeah, I think it can be something like Lotte. I saw her during the tour, and like my heart broke like 50 times a day. It was crazy. To then like see her at La Reche, like it was going well again, and then crashing out. Like it really was heartbreak. And the way like you didn't know, and I was like following the Facebook Live ticker. I think next year there will be live streaming. I think I read somewhere, but then it was like with the Facebook Live ticker, and then you like see appear crash the Lotte Kopecky, and I was like, oh fucking shit, no. And then there came nothing, and then after 10 minutes she abandoned the race. So yeah. I
generally,
it's not
except
all
for
of them.
the
You're not gonna
no,
start following the belt.
no, we're not gonna start. But like generally, think
yeah,
it's
but still,
that's what I'm saying, Sad. Easy.
She also finished 24 really bad. I mean, she crashed so hard in Holland, in Tour of Holland. And honestly, when I saw the crash, because I was there, I was like, we are playing with our lives every day. Why? This needs to happen? For sure, she's so injured. She crossed the line. She was like, she had nothing left on herself. And I was like, she's gonna stop for sure tomorrow. She's not there. And she was about to lead the race with Lorena. And she came back, and the day after she was so strong, and you're like, okay. So when she crashed in Ardèche, I was like, yeah, she's fine. She's so tough. She will come back. And then yeah, it was much more serious than it was in Holland. So yeah, she's so tough. So the day she's not starting again, you know it's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Give her the Godverdomme award, Saar.
Yeah.
Just for everything she's been through this season. Yeah.
Yeah,
She
I
should.
agree, because she's,
Yeah.
as I said, she's so tough. If she didn't come back, if she didn't start the day after, it means she was really injured.
Yeah, okay. So hey, I did my job. We have an award for Lotte Kopecky because she deserves it. Maybe I'll get a nicer one later on. We will see.
Well, at least this is a better award than the FIFA Peace Prize. So yeah, we created one ourselves, but it's better than FIFA's one.
We have another listener's request because the guy in question thought Justine Jacquire just deserved a category of her own. We have the award, the best Justine Jacquire of 2025. I think nominating is Justine Jacquire becoming Belgian champion should be one. And I think the winner for me, downhill coach Justine. I think there's just like no other way. Like if I gotta pick my Justine Jacquire moment, it's gonna be Justine Jacquire screaming to Sarah what she needs to do. Don't break, don't break. It's so funny. And then like there was it Flemish, you can hear it through the English. Still in the descent was wonderful.
I agree. That was such a good moment of cycling, showing how a teammate can really have your back and how she believed in Sarah, that she could win this tour, and how she was just like right, left, behind, front, everywhere at the same time, not thinking about herself when she was. I mean, she could have just think about, oh, I'm gonna get again this mountain jersey. I'm able to win a stage. No, she was just in a mission, and that was funny, but not funny. It was just what's the right word? It was enthusiastic and emotional. I think emotional is the right right word. I mean, she really sacrificed herself.
Yeah, it was so
That was
iconic,
beautiful.
really.
Yeah, iconic. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no like Audrey said, there's like no discussion. There's no 2 or 3 to pick from. This is the one. Justine guiding Sarah downhill. This is truly the domestique moment of the season anyway. So that's just it. I know I awarded Julie van der Velde as super domestique of the season, but
that's
domestique moment of the season is really that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The easiest award so far was this one.
I think so.
Good job on AG. They're just like getting everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we're a Belgian podcast, Audrey.
Yeah, sorry, forgot about it.
If you want to leave.
Hey, we can be chauvinistic for once. Come on.
Well, we go on
No.
to best celebration, and there's again a Belgian and even a Lotte nominated for that one. But I can be flexible on this one. We have nominated Kopecky with the biceps in Tour of Flanders, was quite iconic. We had another suggestion, Wiebes as the Hulk. That was stage 4 or something of the Tour de France song. And then we had Kristof's suggestion, Copponi with the cross arms. I think it was the Schwalbe Women's Classics in the beginning of the season. I surely think we forgot some, but I can't really recall.
I have one.
Okay.
Magdalene Valliere at the World Championships. She's just like excusing herself, like, sorry guys, I'm world champion.
Yeah.
Sorry, Demi. Sorry, Marlon. I'm world champion.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't
podium.
mean to.
Did I miss a lap or something? Or,
The podium as well was like so cool. She just like, what do I do here? And then you had like Marie Garcia like showing, okay, now it's this you gotta do. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that was so genuinely like, oh, so cute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
Good point.
I think I actually can agree on that one.
Yeah, me too. Because of it was just so special.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think Copponi was so bossy. She looks like a true boss as well. Copponi,
He is.
Sometimes I'm just scared. Like oof, no. Yeah.
Her
Calm
surname
down.
is actually Queen C.
See.
Yeah.
So yeah, then when she won, she it was like, yeah, that's it. She's a boss. Like that looked so cool. But okay, I agree with Magdalena de Vallières because it's so nice and such a big race, and it's like someone like almost literally apologizing, like, oh sorry guys, I won. I'm the world champion. It's like,
she for
why?
sure never thought about what she would do if she won the world.
Yeah.
Never, ever.
Yeah, that was so cool. Well, the next one is actually probably one of the biggest ones. Rider of the Year.
Difficult. Rider of the Year. Oh yeah, was already in the next one. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a difficult one.
For me, I think it's Wiebes, but the most getting awards is of course Ferrand Prévot. But my opinion, if Wiebes doesn't win it this year, when will she ever win it? Because, yeah, Wiebes, she's very strong, but she can't win a Grand Tour. And, yeah, Euros and Worlds are also not very in favor for her kind of rider, and just every sprint she starts, she wins. She won a monument. She won tour stages. So for me, there's not much discussion about it. That
I agree. I think we think too much about the Grand Tour all the time, but we don't often look at how many races she's been winning again this season. I mean, it's incredible. So only in the men peloton you have Pogačar, who is also the one winning the most victories in the season. But in the women, if you look how many races she's been winning, she's by far the one who's been winning the most. And I agree. When I saw the Vélo d'Or, of course, Pauline got it, but at the same time, it should also be a Vélo d'Or for the one-day racing, because Wiebes has been winning so far since how many years now? She's been the one winning the most, and she never get any awards about that, you know? So yeah, I think we don't think enough about those riders, and mostly sprinters, who are winning so many races but are not winning the Grand Tour for sure. So I agree with you. Wiebes is for me the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree 100% too, Saar. That because and then just to top it off, she's there from February till October, and then she goes to the track and she's still there. So I mean
gravel
that's
as
a lot of
well,
respect. Yeah, gravel. Yeah, that's for another. That's for the next
argument.
award maybe. And that's something there's something to talk about. Yeah, that's just, so she's always there. She's always on a high level. I mean, of course, there's a case for Pauline Ferrand-Prévot, but I mean, if you look at the whole season, I think it's Wiebes.
Yeah.
That's like you girls said as well. Like she's there the whole season. So actually an easy one, I think.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, but for me, it was also like, even before all the track world titles, I was like, just like seeing on Blue Sky, like, what are the opinions? And surprisingly, a lot of people were like, nah, not Wiebes. But yeah, I'm still like, if not now, then when?
But it's still because a lot of people think of women's cycling only as a Tour de France fun. That's and Paris-Roubaix. And if you win those two, like let's be honest, two biggest races on the calendar, well then you're like the favorite to win it, to win every award when winter comes. So yeah, let's put it in perspective.
But Wiebes is Rider of the Year. The next one is the of the Year awards. Starting off early in the season with Omloop het Nieuwsblad and the win for Lotte Klaas. I think one of the most beautiful moments actually of the year, but still, quite an eyebrow-raising moment. Then after the race, some interviews of the DS's which didn't make it a lot better.
The interviews made it the most hurt moment
better,
of them.
but was it the right move? I'm just gonna keep what I think the worst situation was to the end. So first we still have the road worlds, but again I'm like, okay, it was a strange situation, but it was quite nice in the end. So I'm like, okay, fine. It was like, what I thought was like quite funny was before the race, Elisa Longo-Borghini came to Sporza and she said like, it's a bit sad Lotte Kopecky is not starting, because at least she always wants to make the race. And then if you like saw the scenario later on the day, they missed quite some riders who really wanted to start the race. But still, the moment of the year still is for me the Dutchies at the Gravel Worlds. Jara Kastelein like closing to Shirin van Androoy to then let Lorena Wiebes win it. And we didn't see Jara Kastelein to SD Works transfer this season, so it's even real. So
that makes it like completely her, because Jara Kastelein in the end is not going to SD Works. So really, her. Why?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I still have no answer.
The only
because they're also not best friends. I mean, they're not going on holiday together. I mean,
the thing was, so there was some kind of like reckon on Thursday before the Gravel Worlds, I think, and a big barbecue, and we had Asmi Peperkamp later on, and she said like, I do know. So at the barbecue there was said, we are not a team, but we don't ride against each other. And apparently Yara Kaslem was not at that barbecue. So maybe something went wrong there.
Me too.
Miscommunication.
She didn't get the memo. that was pretty clear.
But it's typical from the Dutchies. Honestly, it's not the first time. It won't be the last time when you have such a big bunch of talents able to win every single race. What do you want? I mean, if you don't have a boss bossing the group and saying this is like this and not like that, it's never gonna work. Look at Zurich. It was a disaster, a complete disaster. They were running on each other. Some riders from other nations reported to the media that some riders from Dutchies were asking the others to ride on their teammates. They're like, it's just, it needs to be super, super hard like this year to have a race who is fair.
Let's be honest,
The World Championship
going
were
too well.
good.
At Worlds and Euros, it was just going.
It was good, but because it
well.
was hard. It was hard enough to have less Dutchies together and to be able to work together. And I think also the comeback from Anna was very good for the Dutch team, because she's bossy. She doesn't look like, but when she says something, I think the riders are listening to her, and I think she's been the road captain who made those two championships a really good show up for the Dutch team compared to the last years.
Yeah. She back in the peloton for SD Works makes it less interesting for our podcast as well, because there are not
For
a lot
you.
of tactical errors anymore for SD Works. So it's like, come on. And with the new DS, or what is it that came over from Next G Racing as well, it's like, oh no, don't do that. I mean, we need stuff for the podcast to discuss. But yeah, I think that's very important as well. And yeah, the gravel worlds for me by far at number one, because the road worlds.
Win, but can I just add Lotto very much at the end of the season, end of August, telling Mieke Dox she needs to leave after being so loyal to the team. And then to now seeing they have a team with 14 riders. Can I just also add that to moment of the year?
Yeah, but if you had this one, you can had many others were exactly the same. I mean, some decisions from some teams are just so strange.
Yeah.
That, I mean, I'm so sorry for Mieke, but she's definitely not the only one who got this problem this year. And I know she's Belgium, but she looks like she's really happy in her new team as well. And maybe for her was also the right moment to change, to be less comfortable, and to challenge herself, because she's still young and she was maybe too comfortable in a team where she trusted the people. And now I'm pretty sure she's going to have a good season, because she's going to have to prove that they were wrong. And believe me, if she has the right mindset, she's going to have such a good season.
Yeah.
So sometimes you think it's bad, but it's a bad for a better moment.
Yeah.
So I always thought like this, always see the glass half full, and it's what makes you better the next season. So I'm not so worried for her.
No. It's good that she found a team in the end, because it was not very easy.
That's already something for a lot of riders to find a team, actually.
Ask Amandine Faulkner.
That's
her moment. She still doesn't have any team.
But
because there was some good news a couple of weeks ago, but still nothing.
Didn't work out. So let's hope after Namur she finally signs something.
But it's so horrible. Like, it's almost like even Lotte Glass, before she like said it out loud, it was also not working out. It's like but it's like this mindset that they only like need to sign young riders is a bit wrong. But
yeah, I agree.
Bit wrong.
I agree on that.
Very wrong. But
yep.
Yeah. But I think the award can go to the great teamwork from the Dutch.
Yeah, because that might have repercussions for the future as well, because those are not things. I mean, you can say that everything is good between you and your teammate, because you have to. In the press, you cannot blow it up entirely, but in the back of your mind, it's things for the future as well, I think. I don't know. I mean, maybe Audrey can she has experience in the peloton. I mean, if a rider was like annoying you or it stays in your head, I think. Like you don't forget easily. Next time you think like, hey, not
Yeah.
again.
And I always thought the way a rider is acting on the bike, it shows how it is on normal life. And when you're not loyal on the bike, it means that in real life you cannot be trusted. So I was always then, not bad with this person, but I would never tell her personal things or things that I wish that nobody knows, because I would never trust her again. So I think it's basically what's gonna happen for the riders involved into this situation is I don't think Shirin is super young. Probably Yara will have to rise for her in a couple of years because they have the same profile of rider. But if Shirin has the power to choose her teammates, I'm not sure she would pick Yara, even if I know Shirin, she's a really nice person. I'm pretty sure that she didn't forget, but she act normal with Yara, and Yara must be so sorry still. But I agree with you, Christoph. You keep it in your mind, and one day you're gonna pay off. It's maybe not tomorrow, but it can be in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. You pay off your actions for sure.
Yeah, I think it just reflects in your head, because in a split second during the race you have to decide, and then you will think like, oh no 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 no, not you, not you, not you. I don't trust you. You flicked me this once. Mm. That's it. And all this for a stupid gravel world championship title. Because I mean, for us normal, I mean maybe not for you, Audrey, but for us normal amateur cyclists, it's a big deal. But I mean, for Lorena, a gravel world
She was for
championship.
sure happy to win, but if she was
Yeah, but
second behind Shirin, she would
yeah,
be happy as well. For sure. For sure. She
so
would prefer to be world champion on the road.
yeah,
Title
I
that
think
she
so.
still didn't get. It's quite amazing, no? Because she won
Yeah.
everything. So yeah, no, I agree with you. I think that was a nice reward for Shireen after also a hard season, after being sick for so long, injured for so long. I mean, come on. Just let her do. I mean, she did everything to win. She had it into the hands. She just really stole it from her. I mean, it's and I like Yara. Honestly, I never had any problem with Yara. She's such a nice girl. I think she just lost her mind. At that time, she didn't think.
Should I hope so. I just hope
Yeah,
so.
I'm pretty sure. Honestly, she's
Yeah.
not a person at all. But I think she just lost her shit at that moment and did stupid.
Yeah, and like you said, I think she still feels pretty bad about it today, and
Definitely.
it will sting for yeah, well, it will simmer, not like plain out in the open, like you said. You know her better than us probably, but she doesn't look the type that's really out for revenge or that's gonna say like, wow.
No. But one
Yeah,
day she will face a situation where she has to choose between Yara or someone else, and she will choose. But it would be natural, and you cannot blame her because, yeah, well, why should I please you when you stole from me a world title? You know?
yeah, exactly. But that's actually a good thing. We have Dutchies winning an award. It's not a Belgian or an Asian insurance award, so that's good. Look at this.
Hey, and the next one will also probably not be for a Belgian. It's the comeback of the
Yeah.
year. But we had so many strong comebacks. We had, of course, Pauline Ferrand-Prévot. We had Sarah Gigante. Comeback number, I lost count, I think. We had Reusser as well. And then we had Anna van der Breggen. I don't know if we need to add someone else to it, but it's already quite an impressive list of comeback.
I would had Aude Bianic also after pregnancy.
Ah, that was a nice one.
What
Yeah.
a comeback. She was so strong this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's crazy. She's a crazy woman.
So strong, such a loyal teammate. Talking about loyal teammates, I would go with my eyes closed with Aude, honestly.
Yeah, nice.
Ah.
Think it's a difficult map. No, it's not a difficult one for me. It's Sarah.
Yeah.
Because we had her in the podcast last winter, and then she was not even. She was like, "Oh, it would be nice
I
if I
made a
could
reel
just
of
ride the
this.
Giro." I mean,
Yeah.
and then when she comes in, Royster is a nice comeback as well. I think so. After all she's been through last season, Anna van der Breggen is a nice comeback too, but not as nice as yeah. It's yeah. I don't know. It feels different. And with Pauline as well, for me it's not comeback.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
know.
not a proper comeback because she
Yeah,
never really stopped performing. Yeah.
For me it's like it's just a result from last season that you build on maybe. And
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe
Yeah, of course,
not
like
to be.
emotionally, I also feel more tied to Sarah. Just remembering she was like in January here, like it would be cool if I maybe could start racing again in 6 months. But if it's not, I'm also happy to just like have 2 proper functioning legs again.
Yeah.
So then it's quite crazy that 6 months later you're like the best in the mountains, winning 2 stages, and then apart from Pauline Ferrand-Prévot being the best on Ventoux, it is quite a comeback.
True.
There's
I
a
would
thing or
say
two to say for Marlon Royster as well. She was a boss. I mean, at the end of the
I would have
season.
picked her, to be honest. I agree with you, Kristof, because the rider she became so versatile and winning almost every race she's been taking part of was super impressive. And she's also one of the riders showing so much emotions and being so true and winning finally those world championships as well. What a comeback.
Yeah.
after stopping on the side of the road in Glasgow. Wow.
Yeah, in the end of the year, it almost feels like normal. But I do remember our podcast recording during like the Spanish races. That every race we were like, "Oh my god, what has happened to her?" So
yeah, what a mental switch she had. I don't know if it's because she changed team, but she had the strongest mental of this peloton almost. I would say, remembering the final, the duo between her and Dami was in the final of Tour de Suisse, one of the stage. The way she played with Dami, and fighting against her on the sprint when she's not the fastest rider between both of them. I was very impressed. I would never see her doing this kind of thing before. She would have freaked out. She would have, for sure, she would have made a mistake at one point. But that time she was so self-confident on winning and on fighting against the person she's been riding for years. That was such a good final. I one of my favorite final of this year, to be honest.
Are we gonna go for a racer or the?
I'm the only one who went for Roser, so you are the majority, guys, eh? Sarah.
But I'm like tempted. Are we gonna let the emotions speak or? Kristof, what do you think?
Let's see. Why do you put this in my why do you throw me under the bus all of a sudden?
I'm a good lawyer, no?
Oh. You bad influence, Audrey. Jesus. And I was like steady in my opinion, and then all of a sudden, like, no, no, don't do this.
Okay, if you still want to go with Sarah, I'll just follow you. But
let's give it to Marlon. Maybe we were biased because we heard Sarah in first person, but we have no idea what Marlon went through mentally. So
she didn't really talk about what she went through. It's true. She stayed quite quiet about it.
We will go for.
So maybe we were a bit biased.
Yeah,
Could
but
be.
still, Sarah's comeback was very iconic. But it's like Marlon, and then very close behind her, Sarah.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sarah.
Well, the next one, again, some Belgian bias, I'm afraid. But there can be added more to the list. For the Mystique of the year, we have, obviously, after winning, according to Kristof, the Domestique moment of the year. I guess we should select Justine. In my opinion, she's not a pure Domestique, so we could maybe give it to someone who's really in that Domestique role most of the time. We have some mom input as well, which always needs to be taken very seriously.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. That was a nice suggestion.
and then we have from She Writes part, we do have Julie van der Valen as well, just because we know how she would always work for someone else, even though if she had a chance for herself. So I think she should be selected as well. Still a shame that she wasn't nominated for even the Belgian award, because that was a very big mistake. But I'm not gonna start this rant again. So who do you want to add to this list?
Again, Aude Bianic and also Brody Chapman. I think she is one of the best domestic with Elisa Longo Borghini. I think without her, she would not win as much as she wins. And maybe Silvia Persico as well. Definitely, she could win more races. I think my best memory of Silvia was in at the UAE tour when she did the full climb, and she was as strong as Elisa, even maybe stronger this day, and she just went for Elisa. She sacrificed herself so much this day. So yeah, those two from UAE are honestly one of the two best domestics of the peloton. So I would have had those two plus Bianic for coming back from pregnancy and then riding for Marlene the whole time and being so strong at the end of the season. Wow.
Yeah, those are also very strong picks, but it's always so hard to compare. I think domestiques, because there are so
domestiques
many
is
and
so
in
difficult.
completely different rules.
I would pick someone who could win herself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who could definitely win herself and being who could have results herself but sacrifice for the leader, the designed leader.
I think for me then Persico feels like, I think if you like think back to those races, then you were like, oh, but you could win yourself. Give her a chance.
Yeah, UAE was crazy.
Also
when
in
Jabal
Giro.
Hafid, was a masterclass. I was like, what are you doing? Yeah, that was impressive. Yeah, I'm just biased. It's just with domestique awards. I think it's just something locally that you get the info from. I think is this is like Audrey comes up with Aude Bianic. It's like a name we like. Obviously, we never hear her in the peloton because she's the domestique. Like that's what I say. Like that's why my pick is Julie van der Velde, because I just know she's like she would like apologize, like, oh, didn't I ride too fast? Was it good enough? I should not win. I don't want to win.
Yeah,
it's like
felt so lost. The championships without Lotte, it was like so hard for her to do these, just because there was no clear leader. So, but it's so hard to compare.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a difficult one. Like I could easily see Julie if she's in front of a race by accident. Let's put it that way. In her reasoning, she would even get off the bike and just wait for her teammate. Like, no. That was not the plan. You win. Like I'm pretty sure she could be capable of just doing that. And yeah, that's but I could go for Persico on a high level. It's a good point. It's a good that we have a fresh take.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the next one is Team of the Year. We have again mom input. So surprise, surprise, which team would it be? Visma Lease Bike. Then my input just for team atmosphere and doing it with and doing that is for me AG. Just like the atmosphere that hangs around the team just always makes me like very happy while watching them. It really feels like a team. And then we had a few other teams. Is there someone another team that really pops out for you?
I'm pretty agree with AG as well. Knowing a little bit more about how it's working with Danny Christmas talking to me about how is the atmosphere, but also how they are working all together and what they built as an atmosphere to perform. Because you can have a good atmosphere, but if it's just joking in the bus, you don't go so far with that. But it went so well, and with Kim being able to federate or around her and to win such big races and having the yellow jersey on the tour when you are one of the smallest team, also in terms of budget.
Yeah.
I think that's very impressive. That's very, very impressive. So yeah, I would also go for AG.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's an easy pick on 2025. That's like you said,
Yep.
Audrey. Like Kim was like really really strong. You had Sarah Gigante, you had Justine Hekire with she was in the picture as well. Yeah, Gladys Verhulst, let's not forget her. Before she crashed, I don't remember where it was, but she
Yeah,
was
she
riding
crashed really bad.
strong.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
she
she
was.
won a race. She won
Yeah,
in the north of France somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's the France or something like that, or the end of year races. What is it?
Yeah.
Um, or Isbergen. Was it Isbergen?
Yeah, Isbergo for
Yeah,
me, one of those two.
yeah.
And if you see the happiness of her teammates when they knew that she won, it's just showing how the atmosphere is in this team. Like they really like each other. They're really like they have their back and they are ready to suffer and
Yeah.
struggle all together. That makes a huge difference. There is no ego. But that's brought by Kim, honestly. Talking with Gladys and also with Danny, it's really brought by Kim. And if you also look at who are the DSs, so Danny, Jolien, and
Stan.
yeah, I mean those three together, what a
And Fien Delbaren.
what a combo. Honestly, it's yeah. I remember going to Fien and Jolien during the tour when I was on the motorbike, and each time I went to them because they're so funny to interview as well, and so relaxed and so simple and so humble as well, and they never took the big head because they were yellow jersey. They were just enjoying the moment. And it's nice and fresh to have those people at the in the car of the direction, because some others are so big heads, sorry to say that, but you cannot talk to them. They never want to talk, they never want to say anything. But I'm like but even give me the weather, it's fine, but just like we can have a talk, no? And they're just closing their glass because oh my god. But yes, finally we have women driving those cars, enjoying the moment, being so good. And yeah, thanks women cycling to bring us such good directors who are able to make this team working together with a small budget again. It shows that it's not all a question of money, but also a question of how good you are with your riders.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stan as well, Audrey, because he's one of the
Yeah,
few
sorry for
guys
him.
in the peloton who is genuinely there for the women's team and not like thinking like, oh, could I go to the Soudal Quickstep team as a next
Yeah,
gig I
it's
can have?
true.
No, he's really so dedicated to the women's team. I love that.
Yeah. Sorry
That's,
for him, but I was racing with those three women, so I do
yeah.
have a bit more of my my attention went a
Of
little bit
course, of course.
there. But of course, I'm not forgetting him because
Yeah.
he also has to support those women, eh?
Yeah. I mean, I should advocate for the men here in the women's peloton. a little
Good
bit.
job, Kristof.
Thank you. And small team award of the year for Team Coop Repsol Saar, because they were the best Conti team of the season in 2025. So
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
little shout out, little bias.
No.
To Carl Lima.
Well, next one. Goodbye of the year. I kind of suggested it by picking the photo of Ellen van Dijk. So actually we only got Ellen van Dijk replies. But then I was thinking like, whoa, didn't we forget like one of the biggest cyclocrossers ever? Because Sannekamp happens to be retired also in 2025. It seems a long time ago already, but I think if you go to the cyclocrosses, at least here in Belgium, you do really feel the difference without Sanne at the cyclocross. So for me, it's also a very impactful goodbye of the year. And it still feels so special, the last year of Sanne's career. At that point, people started to realize like, oh shit, she was quite good and she still is. And then you really feel like the atmosphere around Sannekan growing till it came to level of cheers the amounts, for example, Thibonais got. So it was like, I think it was DM where I was like, whoa, this is something I have never heard for a female cyclocrosser. And now this year it's very different also because Marion Norbert-Ribeiro is good, but it's mainly Dutchies and some Frenchies and one Italian if we're lucky thrown in. So I think that's also not one we should forget just because it's happened in February already.
Yeah, I agree. And I could have had also Lizzie Degnan, of course.
Oh yes, Queen Lizzie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dame Lizzie. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. She's gonna be missed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also for leader track, to be honest.
Mhm.
Her and Helen were two of the pillar of this team, and losing them is a big loss, honestly. And I think they're gonna feel it at the beginning of the season. Yeah.
Yeah.
And another icon who definitely who completely stepped away this season is Chantal van den Broek Black. She was like oh, I'm gonna come, but then all of a sudden, like, of course we understand why, but she's out as well. That's we lost some big names.
Yeah.
A lot of history.
Don't tell me that's all my generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. We lost Audrey last year. Now we lose there's a lot of monuments as well.
Yeah, Christine Magirus as well last year was a big one. Yeah, we were quite many to stop after the Olympics. So yeah, I'm always surprised to still see Ashley continuing and being like the survivor of the generation, because we are not so many from the 80s still on the peloton. You have Lucinda,
Anna.
Marianne, Ashley.
Anna van der Breggen?
No, she's from the 90s.
Ah, she's too young. Oh my god, I'm getting old.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I think she's from 91 or 92, like Pauline.
Oh.
Yeah, no, from the 80s, maybe Romy, but I'm not sure Romy is gonna race still on the road
next year. I think I saw that.
So yeah, I don't think we are so many still. So many 80s. We should look at it. Maybe Mavi. Yeah, Mavi still for sure. Oof.
That's
getting really rare.
Yeah. Oh, for the award pick, Saar, I'm convinced I completely forgot about Dame Lizzie. Yeah, I go for Lizzie Deignan.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's a case to make.
Yeah, so...
There's a case to make for Ellen van Dijk too, and of course, for Sonnekant as well. That's
all of them were so important in the peloton anyway, but Lizzie, I think she brought something special in the peloton, and the way she raced, so aggressive, and the way she was never cold. That's also something that I never understood. Always racing naked. And when she came back and won Roubaix, that's also one of my best memories in cycling, sharing it with her and on the finish line. Oh wow, she's been an amazing cyclist and an amazing woman.
And the way she handled her career from being world class, winning everything, let's put it that way, to becoming like a super helpful domestique for the young generation, and then without complaining, without like saying like, hey, I'm the boss. I mean, of course, you know better the ins and outs of the pelotons. At least that's how she looks to us.
Yes, exactly.
Like she was just like, I love to pass my knowledge to the younger generation, and to suffer for them now, but it's their glory moment now, and I had my time. And just the way she handles all that, because I don't think that's very, not every former superstar copes well with their fading star status, I think. So
yeah, and she opened the way to pregnancy in the peloton as well. She talked about it like so openly and answered so well to the journalists when they were asking her, well, Lizzie, is it not too hard to leave your children at home? And she was like, are you asking every man cyclist to his parents if it's hard for them to leave their children home? And she was so right. And she really opened the way of thinking different for all the media about pregnancy and about the women coming back and leaving their children home. And she was like, yeah, I'm fine with that because I know my husband is the best dad they can dream to have. And he is doing so well. And also big golden medal for him, opening also the way of retiring as a pro cyclist to leave his wife being the best cyclist of the world. You know what I mean? It's been, this couple is an example for cycling, like for cycling for everyone. And just for this, I think she would deserve a Vélo d'Or just for those reasons,
Yeah. Yeah.
Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need that.
Yes, we can add it.
Maybe we can go over to the next one. Rookie of the Year. Obviously, I think we can think of Kat Ferguson. We just continue some mom input with Imogen Wolf again, of course.
Imogen's mom is golden for our podcast. She's sometimes like the lone crazy woman standing with her, like, come on, Imogen. I mean,
it is
don't
cool.
mean anything wrong
deserve
to
the nomination, so.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Some others?
Maybe Julie Bégaud, just for being white jersey on the tour, and knowing she's following her studies as an engineer at the same time as being a cyclist. I think that's also a really nice example of double mission at the same time. But I'm pretty agree with you. I think my pick would go to Kate. I think she's the future, and from this year on, I think she's gonna be amazing. And I read an article about her saying that she really wants to be in the roster for the tour. And sometimes the young generation really wants to be on the roster, but don't really understand that you need to prove first. And she's one of those youngers who could say that I want to be there because she won already World Tour races. But she really explained, I need to prove, I need to show up that I can be a good asset to this roster. And I was like, whoa, that's exactly the way you should talk and the way you should think. So it also shows how mature she is.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, chapeau to her. And she is my pick for 26.
Oh, that's already Audrey's hot take, actually.
Now she needs to come up with another one for the end of the episode.
Nice. Yeah, I think that's an easy one based just purely on the results. It's Cats it's just Cats. Although I really want to see like Julie Bigot and Imogen Wolf like in 2-3 years where they're at, because we tend to we tend to forget that they are like hugely talented riders as well, because we see Kat Ferguson and already excelling at the highest level. So we tend to forget, like, oh yeah, Imogen is there as well, for example. So I'm really, really curious how they will how to see their evolution as well in the upcoming years in the peloton.
Yeah, as we also can talk about Célia Géry as well. For
same.
Being able to win on different disciplines and to be already there as a good domestic for leaders in the first team of the world. Chapeau to her. I think she's also the future. That's for sure. Eh?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Next one, transfer of the year. There was some confusion if we were talking about transfer of 2025 of 2026, but it's 2025.
Should.
So of course we have
very clear
who changed teams. We have Reusser as well, and then Ferrand Prévot as well. I think those are the 3 biggest names.
What was the first one you said?
Vollering to FDG.
Oh yeah. If I can add one, is Charlotte Kool. I still don't understand what happened.
Weird one. Yeah.
Because that was not at the beginning of 25. It was just like it came out of the blue, like she's changed team. Whoa.
Because when the message came out, I was reading it. I was like, okay, that's the first transfer to 2026. That's a little bit early. And then it was like immediately, I was like, what? Like that was kind of a moment I had there. Like, what? Why? What happened? Yeah.
Yeah, that's my question mark.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I go for Marlin, by the way. If you see how
Yeah.
it's like she's set free. I mean, I think she really needed that fresh air, fresh team, fresh
Yeah.
atmosphere,
Yeah.
something new to prove herself. Maybe I don't know how she sees it, and it's maybe not the right way to describe it, but yeah, maybe she needed that. And then, well, yeah, the way she came back at the end of the season was just brilliant.
Yeah, I think I go for Damie. Because of this 24 season where it was super hard for her in the team and all those stories of how she was fighting with Lotte and everything. I think she found a peaceful environment where she can really express herself. And that's the funny thing is I would never bet it would be in a French team. No, it's true because we never been in France, the biggest women's cycling country, and suddenly we have the biggest team, the best team, and the best rider of the world in this team. So it's also a big change for cycling in France, for women cycling in France. So she's, yeah, I think that was the best pick Stéphane Delcourt could do for the team. So yeah, chapeau to him.
Yeah. I do want to go for Oyster. I think just the how different she became as a writer and all her performances. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Agree.
Validated.
Stamp.
Then the next one, race of the year. I'd like to nominate to start the Tour of Flanders. Not biased.
Which one will you pick, Saar? Who won Tour of Flanders?
I forgot. I can't really recall. Who was it again? No, cool race. Another nice one I think was LBL. Was just very, yeah. I also like that one very much. Then we have Worlds. And then Tour de France Femme, there were some Tour de France Femme, but I found that it was too broad because we have 9 days of racing. Then obviously
Yeah,
9 days are gonna be more exciting than 1 day. So there was one stage that was picked, which was the first stage with Marianne Vos winning it. Those were the ones I got from the socials. Do we have some other?
no, they're good picks.
Good add. Bredewold winning Amstel was a nice one too.
Yeah, it's true.
So was a nice race. Yeah, but yeah, you could pick a lot. So.
But Amstel was a strange race as well.
Yeah. A semi her moment because we
Yeah,
had so
it was
many
like a
other
moment.
huge
Yeah.
her moments. It
Yeah.
didn't make the list, I think, but it was also like, huh?
But like,
Yeah.
there was not a lot of coverage, and then Sporza asked Lotte like, "Yeah, why did you let it come so far or something like that?" But clearly she wasn't like she was a bit frustrated, and she said like, "Yeah, it's not my fault you didn't see the action." So
Which is true.
yeah, indeed.
Difficult pick.
Yeah, me too.
I would go for Liège again. Just because the way she won was crazy. I mean, she was dropped.
Yeah.
And they looked at each other in the front because as most of the racing at the beginning of last season, they look at each other because no one wants to pull for the other one. And in the end, it's one like a rider in the back still believing in your chances that comes back and make it. And that's so cool. I mean, that's the DNA of cycling is you never let it go until you cross the line. So she's the right example for that. And it gave her the confidence to win more afterwards. And yeah, I think that was the click for Kim and also for many other riders to still believe in their chances, even if they are dropped 10Ks to go, you know?
And it was a win waiting to happen because of her spring she already did, and it was like, and then when she finally won Liège, you were like, yes, nobody
but
can
you
be.
would never pick. You would never.
No.
Did you pick Liège as her first World Tour win? Never.
No. No,
I
no,
would have
no.
picked Flanders.
Yeah.
I don't know. Gent-Wevelgem, this kind of racing, but not Liège.
Yeah, so I think when she finally won, everybody was like, wow, we cannot say anything about that. It's just like,
Deserved. Yeah.
besides, oof, finally, she got it.
Yeah. Agree.
Like a sigh of relief, like, she got it. But I was doubting Worlds as well, Audrey, but maybe that will be more interesting to evaluate next year, because did we see the birth of Magdalene de Valieres as a more of a contender next season, or will it stress her out the World Championship? I don't know. I'm so curious to
Malediction
see.
of the rainbow jersey or not? I don't know.
Yeah, because I think she's talented. But is this like the race she needed to arrive, or will it stress her completely out?
I
So
don't
that's
know.
maybe why.
Also, interesting to know the space the team is gonna leave her
Yeah.
compared to Cédrine Kerbaol or those big riders who've been doing most of the results the rest of the season. Are they ready to race for Magdalene or not?
Mhm.
And is she ready to
And is she ready herself? Really?
tell
Yeah.
the team like, hey, this is mine? Because
I don't
she
know.
looks rather introvert and shy, because of course we don't know her in the team bus. But that's what I want to see in 2026 as well. Like how is she
It's gonna be
gonna
so interesting. Yeah.
how is she gonna
Agree.
pop into a butterfly, or what is it gonna be next season with that world's jersey?
Mhm.
But just because it's so unknown, I might pick LBL as well.
Yeah, I'm okay to
with
follow.
Kim LeCour. That's
Well, then we can go over to a non-win performance of the year. I have the input I have is the Sarah Gigante comeback as a whole. I also had Justine, downhill coach Justine, returning. Also, someone suggested if Shirin van Andro can't win the gravel world's title, she can win this one. But I think there are quite a lot which are not mentioned yet. I don't know if something pops up for you immediately.
again, Persico pulling on Jabal Hafid was quite of a non-win
Yeah.
performance of the year. I mean, my
Yeah.
legs hurt when I saw her pulling, and then
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
I agree. And I also loved still on the UAE tour this long breakaway with 4 riders in the wind was Persico. No, was it Persico or no? It was Caroline Swinkles, Elisa Longoborghini, the Irish from I can never remember her name. I'm so sorry for the Irish fans.
Was
The
it
champion.
Glasgow?
Yeah, exactly. And who was Lily Williams? I think they were with 4. And they just did the whole race all in the front, in the wind, which is something that almost never happened anymore, in women's cycling, even in men's cycling. That was also long to comment,
Yeah.
but was really an impressive performance as well from those 4.
Yeah. Forgot this one, but I got also this one sent in. Was the break stage 3, I think, of the tour with Latimier, Jackson, Martin, and Soto, which also went quite a long way before
True.
they got caught back. Yeah, hard to pick one.
I'm flexible on this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hard.
Yeah.
But again, I think Persico pulling in Jebel Lafitte is one of the best teammate moment of the season.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool for me.
Okay, yeah, well, then I agree as well. Yeah, I'm very flexible on this one. It's so
Then
so broad spectrum of things. Like, yeah.
Then just to round it off, just a moment of the year, which doesn't really needs to be performance based. I don't ask for suggestions, but my specific moment of the year is stage 2 of the Tour de France Femmes. The start in Brest, you had like these stairs going up, and I was like standing at the top, and you saw a crowd here, you saw a crowd at the bottom, and it was really a wow moment to see so many spectators and just the crowds at the tour in general. I was really shocked. Like the day after as well, it was a small village and it was so packed. So I would go for that actually.
Yeah, I think you're so right. I lived it on the motorbike, and it was very crazy. And I think Bretagne brought this extra
Mm-hmm.
momentum to the tour. Like the first three stages were so crowded, and then the mountains, that was crazy with the phenomenon Pauline mania. So yeah, I think this tour has been wow, they upgraded so much the public, and the public brought so much more intensity to the race. But chapeau to Bretagne. Honestly, I'm Breton, so I'm not so objective. But I think we proved again that when you start in the cycling area, it's just bringing another level of public and another level of cheering for the riders, and men or women, because we had both this year in Bretagne, men tour and women tour, and so many people did both, and they all told me that there were as many people on the men tour than on the women tour. And this is not everywhere, even in Belgium,
No,
sorry, that
exactly.
you see that. And even if you are such a cycling country, it's not everywhere you see that. And I think chapeau to this region to believe in women's cycling and to start with 3 days. It's also a bet in 3 different kind of racing as well, because we were all hoping for a sprint, and in the end only the first day happened to be a pure sprint. So yeah, I think you're right, Sarah. It's a really good pick.
And it's true. I've never seen as much crowd for a women's race.
Me neither.
Flanders, they just don't come close. Let's be honest. That it's completely different. And the week after, I went to Yvonne Reinders, which is all in all also just a smaller race. But like the shock, it was like you saw again the Conti teams on like a big field with some cars, and then you had the VIP, which was kind of filled, and then a couple of people around the finish area, and it was like, oh, this feels like women's cycling again.
Impressing.
Landing again after the tour where every day was so hectic, filled with crowds, and then it was like, oh yeah, this this is what it's normally like. So yeah, I would definitely go for the crowds at the tour, because it was just mind blowing almost every day.
Great.
Well, then we can almost, I think, close this episode up, but we obviously can't finish this one without 3 hot takes for 2026.
Each one, you mean? Not,
Yeah,
not
no,
three per person. Okay, yeah, okay, good. Because you were throwing me under the bus again then.
I'm not that
Okay.
mean. You can start if you want, by the way.
Oh,
Yes.
it's not a hot take. Go, Andrea.
No, go for it.
Yeah,
I'm still thinking of another one, because I already gave mine, so I need to.
Yeah, true. It's maybe not a scorching hot take anymore, because I already revealed it in the Giro d'Italia, Donne or whatever they call
You're
it.
just
But I
recycling
think,
your hot takes. That's
yeah, but it
disappointing.
will be the hot take of 2026, and it will not only be in the Giro, but Niamh Fisher-Black will really have a really coming out season. I think she's gonna do great things. I think so. Yeah.
You stole my second pick, Kristof.
Oh, nice.
But I'm gonna keep it in Little Trek, and I know she's already known, but she, in my opinion, didn't really show up as she should, is Shirin van den Rooij. I think she now, it's that time where she has to show up and be the leader she has to be, because she's so talented. So yeah, I would pick her on having a great and constant season with no problem, no crashes, no sickness, and finally be able to battle with the best riders in the Grand Tours.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. Let's hope she has a breakout season like Misha Bredewold had this year. She finally arrives where
But
she
should
belongs
be.
talent-wise. Yeah,
Yeah.
where she should be. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go for our pure domestique, Julie van der Velde. She's gonna take a Vuelta stage win. And a Vuelta that's now like pushed in between like the classics and the Giro, where I am guessing maybe not all the big leaders of AG will be. Maybe she will feel like it and get a chance somewhere to go in the breakaway. And if it's quite a hard stage and a long breakaway, then I think she definitely has the capabilities if she believes in it and if she wants it. I think the take is not too hot. So
Nice. Well, we're almost there. 2026.
finally,
Two
Yeah.
down under is right around the corner.
Yeah. First Australian nationals.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am also excited about knowing the new national champion.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just the
Maybe
fact-
Sarah.
Yeah. I don't. Will she already be back?
I don't know. I think so.
She has been trained.
But I don't know. I don't know which
Saturday.
lap it is. I don't know if it's still the same lap as last year or another one.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Yeah, it always takes me by surprise, the Aussie national championships, and it's all of a sudden like we have a new Australian national champion. It's like, oh wait, yeah, exactly. Road season started. Yeah, true. It's like always comes like, oh, they have their natties already. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but now
Yeah.
it's almost road season again because it's okay. After the Christmas period, I'm okay with cyclocross. Also, like the paywall again this weekend was very much annoying me. Because normally
People are not
you
caring.
do have this
People are
site
not.
where you sometimes can watch a live stream, but it also wasn't working. So then I needed to VPN me to the Netherlands and then watch on otherwise. So I already missed like the first two laps of the race, and then it's like, okay, Brandt is gone. Do I need to watch this or did I miss most?
Yeah, and people are not paying a paywall subscription just for cyclocross only. I mean, I don't know. That's delusional. Not even in Flanders. Nobody's gonna say like, "Oh, I want to take play sports just because of the cyclocross." That's
Yeah.
I think
That's
who was
stupid.
it? Was it Elodie Kapper or something? She made a post. I don't quite recall what it said, but it was something like something like cyclocross needs visibility, not exclusivity, or something like that. And it was
Good point.
quite a good one. Wait, let me. Yeah, cyclocross doesn't need exclusivity. It needs visibility, and then it basically was on how this is a bad idea, putting paywalls over.
Yeah,
mainly
she's
all-
totally right. I mean, let's be honest. Okay, it's a big thing in Flanders and in the south of the Netherlands, but all in all,
Yeah.
it's a small sport. I mean,
But like I
let's be
know
honest about
so
that.
many people who just like for sure in the Christmas periods, cyclocross is always on. But are they gonna pay for a subscription? I don't think so. Then they just put the TV off and they put some music on or something. So
Yeah, they will look at just the results.
yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
We are lucky in France. We have it on the free channel, so
Hmm.
at least the World Cups.
Yeah, for us, not even all World Cups. So
Nope.
It's so strange. For you are the country of cyclocross.
yeah,
That's just the reason why they think they can put it behind a paywall, I think. That's the only reason, because they know like Belgians are crazy about cyclocross, but I don't believe somebody is gonna take a subscription just
for
because of
that. Yeah,
cyclocross.
I'm not sure. If you
So-
have other sports like HBO, it's different. But if it's just cyclocross, I think it's a little enthusiastic from them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Well,
think of
think
names of the classics, like for Scheldeprijs, the Great Sprint Classic, and in Flanders Field for Gent-Wevelgem.
Saar it's Christmas. Let's end on a nice note instead of a rant, okay? It's holiday
I
season.
ask your opinion.
Well, Audrey can have her opinion because
Yeah,
yeah,
we had it already.
no.
My opinion is, as long as we have those races for women, I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
Safe.
I'm just gonna get lost on which races are we talking about, but it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna get used to it. It's like the jerseys, you know. First you found it really ugly, and then you like it. So
Yeah.
I never liked little tracks jerseys. Sorry.
But I didn't like it in the first place, and then I started liking it.
Joker.
Well,
Just to be sure, Audrey, don't be in Middelkerke for the start of the race from Middelkerke to Wevelgem, because it's not starting in Middelkerke for the women. Kent Wevelgem next year.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay,
But I won't
don't
be
be
there
confused.
anyway, so no problem.
what
Okay.
a downgrade! I'm sorry, from Ipelgem to from Ipelgem. Whoa, from Ieper to
Ipelgem.
Ieper to Wevelgem. I still can my
Yeah.
It was one of the coolest presentations of the year, but
Yeah, I agree.
also being there.
But still,
Yeah.
still, you
It
know,
is.
it's nice also to make it turn a little bit and to put in perspective some other towns, and
Yeah.
let's see the glass half full.
Yeah. Okay. Good note.
See,
to wrap it up.
that's ending on a positive note, and then in light of the Christmas and then New Year's Eve spirit.
Yeah.
Good, Audrey.
Yes.
Then I think that's a whole wrap for this episode and the 2025 season.
Exactly.
I think so. The only thing
Good
is
job,
left.
guys.
Is
Question is, will Audrey have broken her own record of longest episode, or will she just stay underneath it? We'll see. Well, editing.
Maybe
You still
Might
have
be
records
close.
from
Way too much.
No,
I'm
it's
talking way
nice. Because there was already, like, we had Paula Blasi not so long ago, and she was super disappointed that she didn't break your record. So she wants to come back again, but the record might be even a couple of minutes higher again with this episode.
Woo! Interesting. Almost 2 hours, guys.
Yeah.
But hey, we lost Saar some time, so
Yeah.
we had to continue the discussion with Kristof. So we were, you know, it was so natural.
Yeah. If we don't have the lead of the podcast, then it just we drift away.
Yes, we had to. Okay,
No.
guys, thank you so much, and see you next year now, and have a good Christmas and New Year.
Yeah.
Enjoy family, cyclocross, and everything, and chocolate, and everything which is good. And
Yes.
and I'm stay available for next year if you need me again.
Yeah, always
Love that.
nice to have you.
Love it. And all the best for the holidays, Audrey, and for the start of 2026. And
Thank you.
yeah, we'll meet, hear each other definitely in the upcoming 2026 year.
Yes,
So thank
I
you
hope
very
you.
much for joining us and wrapping up this 2025 season with us.
Yeah. Okay, that's a wrap for episode 55 of She Rides. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the ride.
Absolutely, and women's cycling is packed with action, and we're here to bring you every twist and turn.
Be sure to subscribe on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube so you don't miss upcoming episodes. And if you like today's show, a rating, like, or comment really helps us reach more listeners.
And follow us on Blue Sky and Instagram for behind-the-scenes updates and more.
Thanks Audrey for joining us today, and don't hesitate to share your questions or topics you'd like us to cover.
And stay tuned for more exciting guests, and tag She Rides podcast on Blue Sky to show off your knowledge. And She Rides is powered by KDM Endurance Coaching.
Thanks for listening to She Rides, the podcast where women's cycling takes the lead. Have a very Merry Christmas, and obviously keep watching the fun, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.